Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Team Fortress TV's coverage of this LBTF2 Elite Division Grand Final. Thank you to our viewers in South America and North America for joining us. My name is Getawale. Despite what the graphics said, we didn't have time to change it. I'm not Beasley, I am Getawale. Shoutouts to Beasley, though. I'm welcoming you, and I'm joined by a South American caster who is joining us, I believe, for the first time. His name is Vitor. How are you doing? Welcome.
Hello. Thanks for the opportunity, and I'm glad to be here, and hopefully this will be a great match.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm happy to be here too. You know certainly a lot about this league, about LBTF2 and these teams and these players, and you follow the league, and so it's fantastic to have you here. And yeah, I'm happy. So we've got Team Monster and we have Team EG, Evolution Gaming, and these are certainly two of the top teams in the division.
Yep.
And let's go right into talking about the rosters first thing, and we can kind of talk about the players a little bit. I'm going to talk about the lineup for Team Monster. Firstly, starting with the soldiers, we have soldiers Ole and Majesty. I would introduce one as roamer and one as pocket. We're pretty sure that Ole will be roaming tonight. They kind of switch stuff up with their soldiers, but we're told that this is going to be the first time.
Yeah, it's the first time they're switching that. Yeah, usually Majesty goes roaming, but apparently they're going to change that for this match.
Yeah, so that's something to watch. Two scouts, some people might have heard of one of them. Some of you heard of both, but certainly Paua is one of the scouts. His partner on scout is Eitzo. Two very aggressive scouts, and we'll talk a little more in depth about them in a sec. Demo is Tiger, fantastic demo, and medic is Wings, who many say is the best medic by far in this league, and we're on the lookout for crazy surfs and crazy play by Wings. That's the Monster lineup. Do you want to take us through the lineup for EG, sir?
Sure. The EG line will start with the scouts, Nosfa and Fzin. They're really good scouts too. They're pretty experienced. They have really good deathmatch skills, so they'll have the harsh job to take care of Paua and Eizo, but I'm pretty sure they'll bring it to him. As soldiers, we have Dozen and Tito. Dozen is a really good pocket soldier. He's very well known in the South America community. He's quite a polemic guy in the TF2 Brazilian community. And Tito is a really good roaming soldier. He's been playing for a while now. He knows his class. He knows what to do. He deals a lot of damage too. And for the Demo Man, we'll have Les. He usually plays medic, but he's a really good Demo too. He has played Demo Man before, so he does know how to do a lot of damage too. So he's pretty good. And as a medic, we have what's his name? He's Fast. Fast is gonna be playing medic. He's a really good medic too. He has played high level TF2 before, so I'm pretty sure he will correspond to the high level of this match. And for last, we have I think I went through all of them, right?
Yeah, so, that's all of them.
That's all of them.
It's kind of an interesting situation on the EG's side, because just something to kind of touch on. Their normal demo, they're without their normal demo. Normally they have Radix playing demo for them.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not here, not available tonight, and so Les is filling in. Les, who's normally a medic.
Exactly. He plays medic, but he has played Demo Man before, so yeah. He knows his class, so I'm pretty sure that won't be a problem.
Yeah, so some off-classing, but I mean, some people have said to me that Les is pretty much just as good as Radix, but we'll see how that plays out. So Fast is filling in on medic, but Fast is a backup, so people haven't seen him play as much this season. I want to talk about some of the sort of mechanical things for those viewers who are not up on this league. Just to explain how it's going to work, we're playing, it's a best of 5. Best of 5 maps is the format. One of those maps has already been taken by Team Monster. And so it's whatever team can win a total of 3 maps are going to win this grand final. So what that means is for Monster, all they have to do is win 2 maps. The EG squad, they have to win 3 maps. The maps that we're going to be playing, first of all, it's going to be Process. That was a team. That was a map that was picked by Monster. After that, it's going to be Granary, which was picked by EG. After that, it goes to an elimination format where the teams will vote what maps they don't want to play until they have one to play. The other thing, if you're not clear or if you haven't followed this league, is that the white list and the weapon list are very similar to North America. So if you follow sixes in North America, it's basically the same thing. But in terms of how long the maps last, it is the ETF2L format, which means 30 minutes per map, time limit, or if any team manages to get a 5-round win difference, they will win that as well. So, for example, 5-0, 6-1, 7-2. And so that's kind of the housekeeping kind of stuff. So, what are you expecting from this match today, Vitor? And how do you feel about this matchup of these two teams?
I think this match is gonna be really good. Both teams are really good. All the players are really experienced. They've been playing TF2 for a while. They're all high level TF2 players. I do think Monster is the favorite for this one because they have such amazing players, and they have Power, which is a unusual player.
Mhm.
But I'm pretty sure EG will give them some trouble, and I'm really anxious and I'm really looking forward to this match.
Yeah, of course, Pau is a well-known player just because he plays in North America so much, and he's a very well-known sniper.
Exactly.
That's something that we can be looking for as well. Certainly, Pau plays great scout as well. A lot of people know that about him, but when he does go sniper, our best guess on the side of EG is that Scout Nosfa is probably going to be the counter sniper if Team EG needs a counter sniper, and so that's a potential sniping matchup to look
That might
for.
happen, but Nosfa is better known as a scout. But let's see if he tries sniper because Pao is a really good sniper. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see Powell possibly a lot on the Ubers of Team Monster. Team Monster likes to run their Ubers maybe a little different from what some people see in North America. Very scout heavy, and they will typically take Powell in as almost the primary player on an Uber because he can just do so much damage as scout.
Exactly. Yeah, Monster plays around its scouts, and they very often Uber the scouts instead of a pocket soldier. So you'll probably see that a lot this match.
Yeah, so that's something to look for on the side of EG. We'll see more sort of traditional kind of play. The scouts sort of playing like scouts do. T2, someone to look for on roamer as well. A really smart roamer. Very smart when it comes to bombing in, for example, bombs on the medic if there's T-wipes or something like that. Who would you say is a better roamer here today, Vitor? What's your take on that?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, Magus is gonna play roamer, but people told me that he's probably gonna play pocket. But
Yeah.
if it was Majesty, I'd probably go with him. He's probably, in my opinion, is the best roaming soldier. But Tito is really good as well. Just like I said before, he knows his class. He knows when to force an Uber and all that kind of stuff. And I'm pretty sure both will play greatly tonight.
Yeah, fantastic. A lot of people in chat looking for Radix, the demo on EG. He is not playing tonight. It
Yeah.
is going to be less on demo, and so that's something to look at. Certainly, this first map process, we'll probably see a lot more out of the demos on this rather than Granary. Granary is going to be a very soldier-heavy map, obviously.
Yes.
If you guys are just joining us, my name is Getawale. I'm here in North America, and I'm joined by Vitor from South America. This is the LBTF2 Elite Division Grand Final, and I'm happy. We're all coming together today. There's a lot of South Americans in the chat I see, which is fantastic. Do you want to just talk a little bit about the league, Vitor, and sort of what the season's been like, and maybe what's coming up ahead? Maybe tell people who don't know about the league.
Sure. The Brazilian TF2 league is divided by 4 divisions, and this one is the highest one, elite, in this case, which equals to like invite, I think, in North America, right? And it's been going since January, if I'm not mistaken, and it's been really great. We haven't had any kind of incident, and it's been really good. And we have the new season is coming in like 2 months, if I'm not mistaken, and we're all excited about it. We're looking forward to it, and we're even trying to add a prize pool for the next season. So that's gonna be awesome if that happens. So hopefully people will help us out on that. So yeah, that's I think that's it.
Yeah, great. No, that sounds great. These teams tonight are actually playing for prizes as well. There's actually 6 months access to a server up for grabs. That's one
Exactly.
of the prizes, which is great. Especially a lot of these guys like to play together, and they'll probably be playing in future seasons. The other
Mm.
thing that's up for grab, there's actual in-game medals, and so this is legit. This is a legit league. Valve's put
Yeah.
medals in, and that's exciting.
Yeah, I have already received my medal for
Ooh.
my participation. Yeah, so it's really good.
Nice. Can you tell us what divisions? We're having some changes here on the server and whatnot, but bear with us. What are the divisions? Because there's multiple divisions in LBTF2, correct? This is the top
Right.
division, Elite.
Yeah. Well, the other divisions are, I'm gonna say just the name in Portuguese, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
They
sure.
are they're Aberta, Acesso, e Central. Those are the other three divisions that comes before Elite. They have lots of players playing those divisions too, but they're not as known as Elite. But there are lots of players playing there, so it's really good. It's a really big community, and it's really good to have all these things going on.
Yeah, fantastic, and it's good to know that there's support from Valve. Certainly, a lot of people always struggle to sort of get that support and to get
Yeah,
medals and recognition. So
exactly.
it's good to see. We're waiting here. The first map we're going to be bringing you is CP Process. If you had to think of what we're going to see here on Process and maybe what some of the keys are for each team, do you think it's going to be the demos, or what do you think will be the most important part of this
I
map for
think
each team?
I think for Monster, they're like I said before, they usually play around their scouts. So I'm pretty sure they'll just stick with it. They'll go with the scouts, and for the EG side, I will bet on Tito, their roaming soldier. I think he will do very well here. He does know how to roll out really fast. So let's see what he does. Let's see if he's going for a demo man pick in the middle. I don't know. I think he's going to be really good in this map.
Yeah, fantastic. So what I'm sort of expecting from Monster with the scout plays, well, really two things, but I guess we'll be looking a lot at the scouts, not only sort of flank plays and that sort of thing when they're actually playing scout, but for Powa and whoever might be wanting to counter snipe, there's some really long sniper lanes, and so I can kind of understand why Monster would pick a map like this, given that their scouts are so aggressive and that they play around the scouts so much.
Exactly. Exactly.
We talked about the maps a little bit in the pregame. Earlier in the season, EG actually played Monster on Granary, which is our second map, and they beat Monster
Yeah,
on that
exactly.
map. Monster sort of has had EG's number on many other maps, but Granary is one map where EG came out on top, and so that's certainly why they chose that one.
Yeah. EG's favorite map is by far Granary because it's more of a soldier map, and EG soldiers are pretty good. Dozen and Tito are both really good, and they know what to do. Dozen is a real experienced player, and he knows lots of strategies and tactics for Granary. So always go for Granary, and let's see if Monster can deal with them in that map tonight.
Yeah, great. So we are just getting ready, still here to start, waiting on this first map to begin. If you're just tuning in, this is Team Fortress TV. My name is Getawale. His name is Vitor, and this is a I don't know if this is a first, but certainly it's great to have this English language cast going on with Vitor joining us from South America. Has that happened before? Do you know?
I'm pretty sure he didn't actually. I'm pretty sure this is the first time.
Yeah, so we want to welcome everyone in chat. It seems like it's about an even split of North and South Americans. We're all coming together in fabulous harmony. If anyone has predictions, if you want to predict how this match is going to go, remember it plays to a 5-win difference. Talk about it in chat if you guys are in the Twitch chat, or if you have some things you're looking for. Discuss that. Looks like we have 6 players and 6 players. So we may be going live
Yeah.
momentarily.
It's gonna
But
start
we are
soon,
still
probably.
waiting. Yeah, absolutely. Some shenanigans just going on right now. Uh, yeah, some of the players, I'm wondering if people are trying to get an idea of who may be playing Sniper, but I think they're just... Your team's readying up, though, so we may be seeing our first mid in a second.
Yeah. So we're gonna start soon. Let's see. So EG hasn't been practicing a lot lately. I've noticed that. And that's not the case of Monster. They have been practicing a lot in this week, and EG hasn't. So let's see how EG deals with that, because they haven't been playing together a lot. So let's see.
Yeah, certainly this is a grand final, and teams tend to put it all out on the line when it is a grand final, and when everything is up for grabs. These prizes and pride, really, and they know that people are watching them too. Do you think that'll affect them? Because certainly there have been some casts, throughout the playoffs and that, but not all of them, on sort of a stage like this on TFTV. Do you think that plays into it, or do you think these guys are just pros and they don't care about that?
Well, they're really good, I'm pretty sure. I mean,
better than me, that's for sure. I'm not.
Yeah, better than me too. I'm pretty sure about that.
It'll be interesting to see. It's interesting for me, and I think it'll be interesting for some of the North American people or beyond, if there are maybe some European people watching, if we see some sort of different play styles, because I'm someone that covers sixes for Europe and North America, and there are some definite differences when you look at play styles. Just over time, each continent has sort of evolved their own style. So it'll be interesting, I think, to see if there are some different strategies or maybe some different sort of things that these teams use in South America.
Yeah, people like in Brazil, we like to get what's the best from both, European and North American scenarios. So.
So it's like, so what you're saying is that South American TF2 is really better than North America and Europe put together. Is that right?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, people like
perfect.
You. Well, we wish, but let's see. There should be a North America versus South American match. Just
there's an
match
idea.
For fun.
So we'd have to play it on a server though that's right in the middle. We'd have to play it in Mexico or something.
Yeah, Mexico or
so
Caribbean,
the ping's not a factor. Yeah. Play it in Cuba. So if you're just joining us, guys, thanks for tuning in on this cast. We're getting ready to go live here though. I'm thinking that on this first mid, I want to watch the Monster team, and I want to watch Tiger and see from the demo side how he can sort of nail his rollout. We are expecting to see a little more out of the demos, maybe at the mid rollouts initially. Seems like there's oh, here we go. So a little bit of a delay there, but here's Tiger. He makes it. He's going up the right side here on the mid. Soldier's already up on crate. It looks like right now I'm following Powa, actually, because we know that these scouts are very aggressive, but Powa's in a little bit of trouble. So far, Powa and Ole go down. T2's down as well from the EG side. Majesty groups back up with his medic. They're going to run back in here, though, and retreat. Monster just want to stay alive. They've got 4 players up. So they're going to back it up now. They are going to get their Uber. Luckily, there was no medic going down on that mid. But,
EG scouts were really aggressive in that mid. I was actually impressed. They were really good.
Big jump in right away. And Uber popped off now, and taking it in is going to be the demo. That's Les, tagged up as King Les 15, but they're not going to get anything on this. So far, I'm watching the Soldiers. They've been very aggressive as well. Both Soldiers, Powell gets a pick there on the medic, and he gets a pick. He's on a little 2K himself. I've seen aggressive play by the Soldiers. I was watching mostly Ole, and I was also watching Majesty.
Yeah, they were really aggressive. That choke, and it worked out.
So Monster's going to take this middle back.
Yeah, both medics down now. You can notice that.
Yeah, so Ole getting up a lot of aggression still coming up now through this sewer area. Look at this, the jump back under the point. I'm impressed with these soldiers so far. So second's going to go down.
Crits.
Yeah, we got crits on the other side, and so EG looking to get crits on defense at last. No off-classers, so they don't have a sniper, they don't have a heavy, no nothing, which is interesting. So they're just going to play it sort of vanilla. 65% on the crits, and they're not going to have Uber to counter this crits in time. Nosfa comes in. He wants to try to get a pick. Nosfa chomping at the bit here, coming in on the demo. This is kind of surprising. Nosfa comes right in, and both scouts on the point now. Wow,
and
I'm very surprised.
And we have Powa sniping now.
They're going to take this crits in. Going the crits, they're going to hand it off, looks like to the Soldier. Oh, but coming in on the medic, that was Ole who came in on the med.
Nice play by Ole.
And unbelievable, so that's fast going down. who's tagged up as Paz. He's the blue medic.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Pacha, yeah. So the crits gambit not going to work, and that's not good news. Evolution, or sorry, Les is still up for Evolution Gaming EG, but at 30 HP, he's got to back up. So switching back to Medigun, that didn't work. No crits.
Yep. Let's see if Powa gets a kill with his sniper.
Yeah, watching Powa a little bit. What do you think of that decision going crits on defensive last on process?
Yeah, Dozen is very known for asking his medic to get crits, so I'm not actually surprised by that. He likes to crits a lot, so let's see if he does that in this grand finals.
Yeah, absolutely. Watching Powa now, who has been spotted out and a lot of spam coming his way. He gets taken out there by the scout. A lot going down, actually. Olay now trying to work on the scout himself, but at 28 HP, he's going to go down. Nosfa grabs the pack, and they're going to get this cap on at middle point. So Nosfa now the only one. Oh, he's coming in on the medic. The med was hiding out. And Wings now, 1v1 with the scout. You're not going to win that.
That was a really good play by Nosfa. He killed like 2 or 3 guys by himself. That was really good.
Yeah, the great awareness, but certainly Wings, we talked a little bit at the start how Wings is the best medic by... some people say by a lot in this South American TF2 community, but you're not going to win very many 1v1s with a scout.
Yeah.
So now Nosfa coming in, he's still up on this life, he still has a partial buff, he's just kind of in on himself, maybe overextending a little bit there, seems like. Dozen comes in now, the Uber gets forced, I didn't see what forced that Uber there. Dozen sort of having to act now, there's not much he can do, just kind of jumping around. So I don't know if they're really pleased with that. So there's going to be a huge Uber disadvantage now as Wings has about 65 on his Uber. So
yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Dozen's having some ping problems or something. He's just standing there. I don't know what that was all about. But what do you think they're calling out right now? What kind of last push here? Do you think Dozen's just kind of controlling, calling it out for the troops?
Yeah, I think he's waiting for all the team to regroup, and I don't know, let's see if he's going to try to force the Uber, and yeah, that's what he does.
Ooh, they picked the soldier out somehow. They do force the Uber, but Dozen probably about to go down with 26 HP. He's up the stairs.
Yeah.
Dozen gets back down and gets taken out. Les is still in the blue demo, but he's at 50 HP as well, and he's going to be thinking about, oof, I don't know,
look at
this
Tito.
last cap going there. Fast is out. Fast, the medic on blue, bailed out, and so now it's just the demo. And
that was a really nice kill by Les and the medic.
Yep. Yeah, it's this last push kind of falling apart. I don't know if Fast got out a little too quick there. We talked at the start about how Fast is a backup medic. We don't know how much they
now
played together.
the Uber advantage is all for EG.
Yeah,
Let's see what
so they're
happens.
at 95 already. They're about to get it.
Yep.
So you're going to be watching Dozen because we're imagining that Dozen's going to be the one taking it in almost all of the time. And here he comes in. So real early pop here. The scout takes it off as well. It seems like Dozen is a little lagged, but Heavy comes out, and so now Dozen's upstairs, wants to drop onto the Heavy. I don't know if you're seeing a little. This is just probably my own lag to the server, but a little bit of server lag. But we're getting this last cap up. Nobody up to block it, and that first point is going to be EG taking it. So what do you think of that, Vidar?
Yeah, I was not expecting that coming, man. That's really good.
I'm again going to be watching Tiger on this mid because that's what I was watching. So for this map that was supposed to be monsters to dominate, EG takes the first point. Tiger hitting his rollout this time, gets his sticks down. He's coming up the right side a little bit. He's just sticking up the entrance to IT, sorry, a little bit. Staying back, just kind of pugging his medic right now. Cow was hurt, he has to go get... Oh, a big... Well, that's Efson now going down, first one at mid. Olay kind of hanging on, but he's away from his medic. Olay trying to make a difference on this mid, he's going to jump. Still fighting it out here. Olay takes out... that's Tiger went down, as a matter of fact, the demo on red. Azo's still up, he's going to get on the point. All that's left is a medic and a demo. Seems like in a lot of these big fights, it's Les and Fast that are staying alive for EG. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, almost got a medic kill right there, but the Demo Man succeeded on defending the medic, so the others will be pretty much the same.
Yeah, we talked about how the demo on blue Les is normally their starting medic playing demo, and you can kind of see it, I think, in the playstyle when you look at the combo of EG. The demo Les is playing very close to home and just very demo-centric combo. Kind of a standard, pretty standard sort of sixes style. But here they come now. They have their Uber. They're going to come into mid. Uber's, oh, they lose Tito though, so the roamer goes down. And Les as well, so that's Les and Tito down, and I'm gonna call that a failed Uber push for Team EG, which is real unfortunate. Bad luck there for Fast, who dropped 2 of his very powerful classes right off the bat.
Yep, and it's
So
a
now,
wipe.
Yeah, and so now Monster maybe getting a bit of the momentum that they were looking for. Remember, they did pick this map.
Yeah.
With their scouts are down, wondering, no, Pao and Azo both coming back up as scouts.
Both scouts. Let's see what Monster does now. I think they're gonna. They have all the Uber advantage, so let's see if they're gonna push to the last.
Yeah, Vitor, I don't think EG, I think they've learned their lesson last time switching over to Kritzkrieg on last. They're not going to pull any of that crap again. So right now with 80% Uber, Wings I think is thinking of coming in here. 95%. So we're going to follow in Monster, see what they do. He's got Tiger with him. They're going to come wrap around right around far right side here. I think they've been spotted out. It's not a surprise, but this is Tiger now trying to get damage down on that Heavy. Heavy goes down. They're just going to get right on it. 5 on point. Blue tried hard to block it, but Monster just overwhelms the point.
And that was the Uber I was talking to you about. Like, Uber on power, it works really good, and Monster always uses that as in their favor.
Yeah, for all the talk about Powell and how great of a sniper he is, which he is, that's true. He's a very strong scout and not always given as much credit, I think, as he deserves on the scout class. He's very strong. I'm watching his partner Azo on this mid because he's up on top and he's going to try to chip away at the soldiers who are jumping. So far, nothing. He's going to come back. Nobody down yet, as a matter of fact. Tito's up top, grabs that small pack, and he wants to take the demo out. Look at Monster just sort of being bullied out through the door a little bit. Going down is Tito, going down is Epson. Dozen's still up, and he wants a pick, but he can't find it right now. Oh, he does get Powell.
Look at the demo, man. Tiger goes flying into the medic.
Yeah, Les still up, and again, here we have the same situation, Vitor. We have Les and Fast, the only ones left standing on a mid.
Yep.
Which is not terrible. Certainly you can do a lot with a demo and a med, but, you know, we talked about this lineup. These are not the players they always play with. It is typically Radix on demo.
Yeah, and this time they did not manage to stay alive. So we have all the Uber advantage on Monster. Let's see how they're going to use it.
Yeah, Powell gets his forward spawn, so he's coming back up. Everyone back up now for Monster. And Ole, again, very aggressive, just sort of hiding here, maybe going for a surprise jump, but he's spotted out by the blue soldier.
Yeah.
Ole wants to come in on the med, and he's going to just kind of force the blue team back out of there.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of pressure right now. He's going for the last point now.
We have a sniper up on blue, and it's Nosfa, so the prediction was right, and we have Evson on heavy as well. So Nosfa going to try to pick out a headshot here, but he's looking at Ubered red players, and he can't headshot those, so he's up top. He will go down. It is Uber just trying to stack the points. Les doing it, but I don't know. Les had to go back in to respawn or to grab ammo, and that's 2 points for Monster versus EG.
Yeah.
So we've got a 2-1. I'm going to look at EG this time. I'm going to be watching. Do you want to take us through this mid, Vitor? Watching EG?
All right, sure. Tiger goes, and let me see. Les, he delayed his rollout. He's just spamming sticks through the soldier, and Tito is trying to go aggressive right now, but FZN already died, and Tito was forced to retreat real soon. Power killed the Dozen, and seems that EG is forcing Monster to stay back to the door. They're doing a lot of pressure right there. And Monster was forced to go back, and there's only Wings alive now.
Wow.
He's trying to. That was a nice serve by him, but they're going after him. They're hunting him. He's trying to survive.
Alive.
He's still alive.
Me? How did he?
Wow,
so
that
Wings
wasn't really.
magically. There's the surfs and the jukes that we were talking about. Wings, the
Yeah.
top medic. I don't know how he stayed up. Les was in on him shooting sticks and rollers, and somehow magically. So we are going to have a defensive last, which is mind-blowing to me.
That was really good. That was a really good play by Wings.
Oh, but look at this, the force on the Uber, and so now EG gets forced at second, and they can't even think, but here comes Monster out at second, so very surprised that we're not looking at last point.
They defended, yeah.
What do you think of that? Real aggressive from both sides.
They were, yeah, exactly. Monster was real aggressive. I thought they were trying to defend the last point, but apparently they did not give up the second point.
Les is still up on this first life, and again, it's Les and Fast, the best buds forever. I gotta hand it to EG on how great they were on that mid. They did great. They played very aggressively as Les laying down sticks now. But here we go. We've got mid capped right back. I'm very impressed by the play of Monster.
Yeah, that was a game-changing play right there.
Certainly, yeah. So how quick it can turn around. We're thinking we're going to be looking at Evolution attacking last point, and suddenly they're backed up to their own 2. They have a slight Uber advantage, though, which may work in their favor, but I don't know if these teams are waiting for Uber necessarily. Bomb comes in on Les, and the medic as well. But Fast staying up. Fast has Uber now, and I'm hoping he doesn't get forced here again, but both teams have Uber.
Both teams, but we have only Tiger and Wings alive in Monster side.
So Wings going to get out and use his magical powers to stay alive, hopefully.
Yeah, and Dozen is going after them, trying to force
Wings
the Uber.
surfing away. Wings is unbelievable, this medic.
Yeah, that was a really nice surf.
Yeah, pro tip, if you are a medic, I would look to this guy. Call the top medic, and here he is. He's still got his Uber. I mean, he's laughing. And so they're going to come back out, and because of that play, I mean, I give credit to this for Wings. He sort of separated and got away from his demo a bit, but by staying alive, here we have full 6, able to come in on the mid, and he can just sit here on his Uber. He wants to watch out, though, because there may be bombs or spam coming in. Wants to do camp the point, though. Wow. Pretty unbelievable. I'm very impressed by this medic Wings. Not to say anything about Fast. Fast has been staying alive actually pretty well also.
Yeah,
but
Wings
just
play,
unbelievable.
yeah, that was unbelievable.
So Tiger
Those are
coming in
really
now trying to back EG out of this point. It's going to work. EG's going to get back to last and take much. Tiger setting up sticks to sort of block any route.
And we have Nosfa sniping again. Let's see if he gets any picks or any kills, let's see.
Nosfa sniping that right side door if you're defending.
Yep.
Staying real, and here he is again. Here comes the Uber. You can't do anything with it. So Powa comes in, taking the brunt of that Uber. Majesty trying to clear the point out a bit, but he's not going to do it. This single scout, Efson takes Majesty out. Ezo's still up. Oof, Ezo got a nice pick on Efson.
And we have Tiger doing a lot of damage behind them.
Yeah, but look at this. On the point right now, oh jeez. Almost snuck it out. Was Tiger, who's still in the mix right here.
Yeah.
Tiger getting his feet dirty a little bit. He's there with 20 HP still. He's like, he doesn't want to leave. Tiger's going to hang out and live there. Going to finally back up now, not before he puts a couple sticks down.
Yeah, and he's going to live.
Yeah, fantastic work by Tiger there, and some people are favoring Monster in this. They are the favorite to win. They have been very aggressive and been playing well. They are at an Uber disadvantage right now.
Yep.
Here comes Blue swarming. Jump comes in. Big jump. But that's Dozen now going down.
Yeah.
Tito's still up.
Yeah, EG's trying to get the second point back, but they had their Uber force now.
Yeah, Majesty got a kill there. Ole as well. Blue Uber coming into last. And they couldn't stop him. That camp going down for Red and Monster. That was kind of a scrappy little fight there, Vitor.
Yeah, that was a really good push by EG. They let their Uber head force really quick, so it wasn't really good.
Yeah, kind of a sneaky play. Players got split off and whatnot. Tiger now, I'm watching him on the mid. He missed his surf. Not the end of the world, but he's getting his sticks down now. And again, I've seen both teams play these mids pretty much the same every time. Ole's going to steal. Well, I thought he was going to grab the pack. He goes down, though. Taken out by Dozen. Les gets a pick on Azo. Nosfa and Dozen down now. It looks like Monster might be stealing this mid as Majesty gets the scout there. Or Tiger,
nice
sorry,
kill.
So
Yeah,
this is going to be Monster's mid, but remember...
Oh, nice kill by Les.
Ooh, this Majesty comes in there and picks out Les. I'm going to tell him to sit down. So we can see, though, how fast these, the mid doesn't always dictate the way the round goes. I mean, think back to when we thought EG was going to be pushing last, and suddenly we were backed up to their own second.
Exactly.
But on this mid here, Wings, the magical surfing medic, he does have an Uber to bring in. So it's going to be interesting, although they're waiting a little bit here. It seems like EG is ready for them at second. Monster's sort of waiting to get the troops together. Looked like that was the roamer who jumped away just then, T2. T2 was waiting for a little ambush, but that didn't happen.
EG's probably gonna try to force Monsters to Uber now. Let's see if Cheeto bumps the medic.
And this aggressive play, and actually we have a little, Majesty just took out Tito kind of just in the middle of, over by IT a little bit.
Yeah, but
out of nowhere.
The Uber's forced now.
Yeah.
But
Majesty's still up on
Evolution
this way.
Gaming lost 3 players. And Monster is Monster gonna try to push for the last point now? Or they're gonna wait for the Uber? I don't know.
They got to heal up a little bit. People are going to get buffs. I think they're going to wait for Power. Power just came back up on Sniper, pushing last. And that's the first time we've seen, I believe, in this map anyway, a Sniper pushing last. Majesty's just going to kind of patrol right now. I like this setup by the soldiers. They have a viewpoint of every door.
And EG's very aware that Pow is a really
Blue
good
Uber.
sniper.
Yeah, of course, yeah. They're going to come right in on it. I think that they're probably expecting Sniper a lot more than they've seen it. Tawa surfs that one away. Real impressed by these defenses a second. It's a little bit of a difference depending on what division you look at in Europe or North America. On Process, you don't always see teams ballsy enough to come out and just take second like this. Blue Medic, that was fast. He almost got taken out there. He was feeling a lot of pressure from Majesty, but he does stay up, so he's going to have about even Ubers. Even Ubers, easy for me to say. Pow is still up on I spoke too soon. Gas is cursed, Pow goes down, and so now we've got almost a full team wipe for Monster.
Only Ole alive.
Still here though, they got real close on that cap of second, but it was fantastic defense by EG, who for themselves have lost 2. They're going to come out and try to grab this second, but we've got a high five of roamers here happening. And
Yeah.
we've got T2, they get each other, so Ole and T2 both down. They can high five in heaven, maybe.
But that wasn't really good.
Ooh, look at this from Monster though, they're just
Back half.
unbelievable, but just the aggressiveness of every player on Monster, they're not stopping.
Gee.
There's no such thing, we're not seeing any of these stalemate moments here on this Process map at all.
Yeah, they're going straight ahead. They're not afraid of anything.
Is this typical of a lot of teams in LBTF2 Beater that if they're playing on maps that they're very aggressive play style, that they're very few
I think that's a
stalemates?
Monster thing, really.
Yeah.
They have this aggressive play style, and that's how they play, I guess.
Yeah, I've been very impressed, really by both teams though. I mean, EG for their side, they're not sitting down. I mean, they know what kind of team they're up against, and their defenses and their pushes have been very aggressive too. Ole gonna group back up now with his team, and we may see a push here as there is Uber on the side of Wings. Wondering where they might be taking it. We have a heavy up on EG side as well. It's Nosfa.
And Monster's going for the last point now.
Yeah, really, really
Power.
pop. Power taking it in. We've seen a great deal of success, and almost nothing defending this point.
Yeah, they had no one
Monster.
defending that.
Monster breathe on it and very easily take that last point, which was almost completely capped. And so 4-1 now the score. And so just to remind anyone who wasn't with us in the pregame, we're using ETF2L format for the map, and so it's a total of 30 minutes or a 5-win difference. Certainly 4-1 now. Monster showing maybe why they picked this Process map. I am watching Tiger on this mid. I actually want to watch the soldiers though. I'm going to look at Majesty, who's kind of patrolling his area here. Majesty's got a soldier above him, so the EG soldier's getting up high, but I don't know. Maybe they should not have done that. And again, Les, only one left standing for EG.
Really, that was a really good play by Monster's soldiers. They were really aggressive. They did a lot of damage in the middle, so they got it for Monster, I think.
Yeah, Majesty really owning these mids. Majesty, certainly one of the top soldiers in the league. Would you agree with that, Vitor?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's probably the best roaming soldier. Now he's playing pocket, but still, he's really good.
He's kind of, you can kind of see in him that he has kind of the roamer spirit. But here comes the Uber, taking it in on Powa again, the scout. They do get the heavy right away. They're going to get on this point. Block. We're trying an NG strat now. NG, which is
they tried an engineer, but it didn't work out.
Not usually a good sign when you get the engineer out there on last on Process.
Yeah.
So we've got 5-1, which means one more point for Monster. Is going to mean they've taken this map. So we'll see how this one plays out. I'm watching. I'm going to watch EG this time. And my apologies for not announcing it sooner to Dash, but I'm going to watch T2 maybe and see as roamer what is he going to do to try to shut down this mid, because I don't know. I want to get some insight here and just see what's going wrong for EG. They have won at least one mid, though. Tito's still up. He grabs the pack. He's going to try to put some damage down on the red soldier. Wings went down already, and I missed the pick on Wings. Nosfa picked him out, just came right in on him, the scout.
I saw that. Nelson did a really good play there.
But look at this. Again, here we are left with all of EG down on mid, and certainly this map not playing out the way they want it to.
Yep. But both medics are down, so the Uber advantage is going to be the same for both teams.
You know what? I don't think they're going to wait. Watching these teams here tonight, I don't know. Who knows? I mean, maybe EG at this point, they may have sort of thrown the towel in a little bit. Who knows? I don't know if they have or not. But they may be feeling a little defeated here, but they've been very ballsy with their defenses all night. They do have a sniper up. It's Nosfa.
And we should always keep in mind that we have only 6 minutes left, and it's 5-1, so...
Yep. Yeah, 6 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock. If that ticks out, it'll be Monsters, or if Monster does pick up one more round, it certainly does seem likely, but let's see how this plays out. Wondering if Monster sort of parking the bus a little bit here. Do you have that term in South America?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, parking the bus. So here, the soldiers, look at this. EG, very impressive. They're just going to come right out.
Yeah, but that was a fail push.
Right. Maybe not the right choice. They lose their medic right away, and a lot of damage, though, on the side of Monster. I don't know if they want to just come right in right now.
Yeah, that was not a good call by Dozen. He was trying to be aggressive right there, but he got himself and the medic killed.
The Uber Sports at second. It's not the first time we've seen that. On last right now, there are only 4 players at last, and the Monster just wants to seal the deal right now. Majesty comes in, a lot of damage put out by him. Soldier's trying to block the point. I don't think... Majesty was shoddy out, equalizer.
Really good.
There's a little escape plan kill there, but not enough as Monster seals the deal with the 6-1 and GGs are called. So Monster taking the first map beater.
Yeah, I mean, EG started really good. I mean, and I don't know what happened, but they lost. I mean, they lost themselves. I don't know what happened, really. They were playing really good at the start of the game. And I don't know, I think Monster started playing real aggressive, I think. And they just beat him really hard.
Yeah, absolutely. It wasn't a complete, steamroll. I was very impressed by really both of these teams, but a lot of very aggressive defenses and pushes by Evolution Gaming, EG in the blue.
Yeah.
They did win a couple mids, but I don't know what it was about those middle points, but Monster just sort of seemed to have it rehearsed, and we talked a bit at the start that Monster have been sort of practicing this process map a bit, so maybe that was it.
Yeah, Monster has been practicing a lot lately, and that's not a case of EG, so this core is like the proof of that, so...
Yeah, so we're moving on to the next map. As we said at the start, this is a best of 5. So with that map being won by Monster, that means that they're actually 2 maps up now. All they have to do is win the 3rd map now, which upcoming is Granary. And we're going to that just very shortly. That's right here tonight, still here. Don't go anywhere. It's on Team Fortress TV.